Relive the entire Pacific campaign of World War II. You have the incredible opportunity to command either the Allied or Japanese forces, challenge history, and change the outcome of the great sea and air battles of the day, such as Pearl Harbor, the Battle of Midway, and Okinawa. Assemble warships into fleets and forge a comprehensive battle strategy with land forces. Launch air attacks. Dispatch ambitious forces of fire warship artillery to fulfill military objectives. A huge arsenal of warships, planes, and new developments such as rockets hold a key to victory. This is PTO, Pacific Theater of Operations, another strategy game from Koei. This time not part of their historical simulation series. This is part of their World War series. You did a lot of these, didn't you, Koei? I have never played this. It has a hugely long intro and a very good-looking intro. Gameplay, I don't know, man. This was originally released for the PC 8801 in 1989 and was ported to the X68000, the MSX2, the FM Towns, the Genesis, and the Super Nintendo. We could assume one side of the PTO during World War II, acting as a naval commander, organizing fleets, building new ships, appropriating supplies and fuel, and engaging in diplomacy. Or you can choose one of several World War II battles to simulate, or you could control the entire campaign well before the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor. A sequel, PTO2, was released the following year, and there was a third, which was never released outside Japan, and a fourth that was released for the PS2 in the US and Europe. We have, man, there's a ton here. The different scenarios, naval powers, territory, ships, aircraft, commanders, all of this you have to take command of. It's very, very detailed, to the point where it was a little intimidating to try and figure out what I was attempting to do, because there was just so much of it. And I feel like this is a game that doesn't work well for this kind of video, now that I've actually looked at it. There is so much to do. This would be like if we were doing like a retrospective, this would be something that I would probably devote a couple of hours to, and I just don't have the time to do it for this. CGM in 1993 gave the Genesis version an approval. They said it was suitable for the core group of strategy war gamers who normally do not play video games. While criticizing the inadequate documentation, it reported the game's randomized campaigns provided 200 to 300 hours of playtime, more than can be had from any other comparatively priced cartridge. The magazine favorably concluded that PTO establishes a new trend in video gaming. You have no reception data for the Super Nintendo version. I imagine it would be the same. It's a very good-looking game, like I said, and it is very, very in-depth, to the point where, like I said, it would be hard for me to just sit down and get into this. I would have to really set aside some time to figure out everything that I needed to do. If this is kind of up your alley in terms of the time period or the strategy required to play this game, I can tell you just from the little bit I played, I don't think you would be disappointed with giving this game a try.